Hey everybody, treated myself with a new mower. Never had a Honda brand before, so I got the Honda HRN. I had a Craftsman that was about 10 years old and it was still cranking, but it was about time to go ahead and get it started. Or I should say, go ahead and get a new one. So I upgraded to the Honda. I got the HRN 216 VKAB. All right, now I got smart over the years, and instead of trying to lift this bad boy out of the box, I went ahead and cut the front of it up, or just rolled it right out. Setup was very easy. All I had to do was just pull this bar from the down position up, lock it in place with the pin right here. Now it does have two positions. I like my bar up a little higher, but you can level it out a little flatter. So you just do that on each side. You just pull this out and move it, and then you snap it back in place. Just a quick little walk around here. Here is your oil intake. It does come with a little bit of oil. Honda does say in the manual that it will come with a little bit of oil, but you should also fill it up with the oil that comes with it. And it did come with a quart of oil, I should say, with the owner's manual, okay? Here is the gas intake, and I like that it's a big wide mouth and a big handle, and I like the fact that when you remove it, got a very wide mouth in there, and when you put it back on, it locks in place, so you know it's set and good to go. Now if we come around here to the other side, a couple things I like about this mower is that if you notice the height adjustment for the wheels, it has 1/2 inches. So here's your 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3. Most mowers just come in inch increments when you want to cut the yard to raise it or lower it. So Honda did improve that, and they gave you a 1/2 inch to choose from as well. Also, it's a 2-lever system, so you do this side on the front and the back, and that'll control the height of the whole mower. The other thing I like about this mower is it has a fuel control valve. So this is in the on position, so when you're ready to mow, you turn the fuel valve on, and then when you're done and you're done for the day and you want to put it up, you turn it off. Now, what I would recommend is that when you run it, you should run it for a few minutes after you turn this off to burn all that gasoline out of the engine so it won't just sit in the carb and gunk up the carb. As you know, a lot of small engines do have that problem with a carburetor. So go ahead and turn it to the off position and then run it for another minute or two to get all that gasoline burned out. Now, it won't burn the gas in the tank. It'll just burn what's already cycling through the engine. Other thing I like about this is that you can control everything from here as far as mulching. Then you just lift this, pull it, and then you can bag it if you choose to do so. Now I'm more of a mulcher, except for early season. Early season, I'll go ahead and bag the clippings because you never know if you've got weeds in there and just any other debris from winter. So I'll probably bag the first couple times, picks up all those excess leaves and whatnot. And then once we're in the full heat of the summer and a good growing season, I'll go ahead and mulch the rest of the year. Coming around here to this side, to start the mower, you're just gonna pull this back and then you're gonna pull the cord right there. Typical mower, all right? What I do like about this smart controller, this controls the speed at which the mower propels forward. And this handle, you can have it in various positions. So you can have it, let me get it up here all the way if you want. Just kind of hold it down like that. You can adjust it to this level. It seems a little awkward to me to have it right there because you're going to be holding this and holding that down. You can have it in this position. Use that or your thumb as you're holding this down. But I've already tinkered with it, and I think I like this position better because as I'm holding the bar, I can just use my palm to control the speed at which it will propel forward. But it's good that you have an option. You can change it. Another cool feature about this is that it has a rear discharge for your clippings. So if you want a bag, you'll put the bag down here, lift this up and put the bag in, that's fine. But if you don't want to, the clippings will come out the back, and it has this little rubber drag that will smooth out any clippings so you don't have big clumps of clippings in there. Other than that, it did come with the manual, which is over here, with the oil. So I'll be putting that in. And then over here, when I was dismantling the box, here's the bag. and it came in this, here's the frame for the bag. All right, so I'll be putting all this together and I'll show you the final product. One thing I want to touch on though real quick before I go is that in the manual it recommends that you fill it up with oil and you let it run for 5 hours. I highly recommend that you put the oil in that it comes with, and I would let it run for about 30 minutes. And honestly, I would change the oil again because I did a test on this a while back with another mower, and you would be surprised the debris that this engine already has in it, even though it's brand new, and it will affect the performance of your mower. So I would say fill it up with the oil that it gives you, run it for about 25 to 30 minutes, let it cool down. The way you change the oil is you just tip the machine over and catch the oil in some sort of a catch pan. And then I would put a whole nother quart in there, and it will run better in the long run for doing that. Alrighty, but do check the owner's manual for other safety and use information. But it will say, once you put the oil in, you can run it for 5 hours and then change it. I would do it less than an hour and change it, and just look at all the metal shavings that you find in there. Anyway, I'm excited to get it started. Can't wait to use it. Like and subscribe. Thanks.